Hey guys, Marline here. Welcome back to another episode of the RTG. Now today, got a bit of a recap to show you. We have finished the season pass, and I want to show you something. Now I took the 85 double over Rogers, and I obviously took Tamori. Took the 85 double because is Rogers realistically going to get into the team? I don't think so. So I took the pack for a chance at that left back, the American one, Vagnoma or whatever her name is. Can't remember. But she's a perfect link to Sophia Wilson. Now, in the last episode, I think it was uploaded. I hope it was. In the last episode, let me try to see if I can unlag my game real quick. In the last episode, I built a team. I did Evander, I did Lueni, and I did Hansko. Right, it's just 200 points. Um, and I'm pretty sure the team was built with Vivian, Marcos Llorente. No, it wasn't Marcos Llorente. Who did I have in the team? It was Reece James, and then it was also one. Who was my left back? Was it Balde? I think it was Balde. Just trying to quickly unlag my game somehow. I don't think it's going to work. But we have a massive update for you. Oh, 100 coins. Let's go. Now, from doing those SBCs, we had around, I want to say around 100, 200k. I'm not entirely sure. Please, game just unlag. I don't want to keep opening bronze packs because I actually have stuff to show you. And I want to talk a little bit on the team that I built because it looks nothing like that. It is nowhere near anything close to. What's it do for one? I don't know. The team looks nothing like it did before because straight after doing that last, I think it was straight after the video. Um, and if I didn't upload that video, I'm not entirely sure if I did or not. Maybe I didn't scrap it, but basically I did Hansko's SBC. We converted to the first owner RTG. And in that last video, I opened the 90k pack and packed Marcos Llorente and Claudia Pina first owner. So we didn't build this team, we built Lueni, Pachaguiaro, and Vivian at centre back. But from the 85 double that I took for Rogers, we packed first owner Kobel, which I already had for the Dortmund team. But the Kobel that I had was tradable, which is nice. And we also got Rudiger. And in the one game that I've played against him, he is fucking insane. But a word. I played 2 games with her so far, which I literally just played. Obviously, I haven't played any games with Evander because literally straight after doing that video, like the day after I opened the 90k pack, I think it was, and managed to get Claudia Pina. And I was like, yeah, I have to get her in somehow. So I just want to go through this, and the reason why it's not Luani and Patrick Vieira is one of the games that I just played. Obviously, I just played 2 games to finish objectives, to finish the season pass. Oh my word. She is cracked, as is Wilson. I put the freeze on Musiala, the fire on Pina, the badge on Wilson, and the purple cosmetic went on the Evo Ivanovic, which I've got some updates for the Evos as well. But Luani is decent. She's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Would prefer 4-star skills for sure. It's kind of annoying that she doesn't. But oh my god, her touches are so infuriating. I won one game 11-3, and the other game was a 5-0 halftime rage quit. And I cooked both of them. Like, the 3 goals I conceded were like shitty goals that you know when the game works against you, like you know it does. And then in the 5-0, what's it called? I should have scored 10. Realistically, I just bottled the finishing sometimes. Too many times I'm going for low drivens when I should go finesses, and vice versa. I need to work on my decision making a little bit. I need to get some chem styles on these as well. But I noticed in that second game, I was struggling. I think it was 6-3 at one point. I went like 5-1 up or 4-1 up. Then it went 4-2. Then I scored 5-2. Then he made it 5-3. But in the time between me making it 5-2 and him scoring his 5-3, no, from 5-3 to my 6-3, I was struggling to put stuff together. I feel like it kind of sussed it out a little bit. But Noeli's first touch, or her control at times, was bad. And it was so infuriating because if she'd had a good touch, I'm in 3 separate times before I scored my 6th. And then I only scored the next 6 goals after bringing Musiala and Goretzka on. And I think Goretzka having that plus box to box is so much better, which is why I've not got Patry in either. That, and I also need Musiala some chem. But Luani's been benched. Didn't get to try Vandy yet. And I have Ranieri and Beasley for if I want to go wide. We can move Goretzka to DM, sub off Wilson and Pedri for Ranieri and Beasley, and 4-2-3-1. With that being said, an update to the Evos. We'll show you the Millwall past and present as well. I did the Team of the Week upgrade. And we managed to pull Burke, which is so nice because we now have a first owner, Millwall past and present player, past player. We put Caleb Taylor in that centre-back Evo, backline boss, I think he's called. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a 75 rate centre-back. Yes, he's only got 69 pace, but 84 defending, and he has jockey, block, and aerial fortress, which I don't think he gets given any of them. I'm not entirely sure. But 6'6", lengthy, a significant pace boost. I was contemplating putting Parama in it, but he only goes up to 82 defending. I really want to do that. At the moment, we are Evo Ballo. Now, this card on its own, pretty fucking good. His dribbling's nuts. But we need that shooting and that passing boost. And that is what we're doing at the moment. At the moment, we have him in the passing boost, this one, ball distributor, which puts him on 67 passing. And then in 3 days, we could do it again, which we're going to put him into it again. And then when he's done there, in the meantime, we're going to put him in striker debut because he gets +3 shot power, +4 finishing, +3 attacking positioning. And I'm still not entirely sure if I want him as a winger or as a striker. We've also got a couple of players, like he gets deflector because Jensen already has it, so I might as well put it on him. Midfield spark, I had to put it on a Millwall midfielder. I've gone for Denor because I think the rest of the options were a little shit. And then Cundleton in the cam upgrade because I want him to be my cam, although not anymore, because I want to Evo Aziz and move Bangor Williams to cam, because I gave, well, at the moment we're playing this, so it don't really matter, but I gave him Shadow Striker ++, He also has pinged, rapid, first touch, relentless. He's pretty decent. It's annoying that he's 83 rated now. Probably won't be able to be evoed for a while. Only a good few weeks. 78 passes, 700 dribbling, and 72 shooting on an 83 rated cam is a bit shit. But Ivanovic looks good. 85 rated striker, can play also can. 84 pace, 82 shooting, 78 dribbling is not bad. He has power shot, precision header, inventive, game changer, and relentless. Luongo has been given a couple of defending and physical things, same with Doughty. At the moment, what did I want to do? The Dortmund team, which I am now going to swap. Yeah, I need to put code back in. As you can see, as my cam slot, I gave Chukwuemeka the Inventive Plus from the Season Pass. Now, I know, obviously, I should wait to put on a real player, but I think Inventive Plus and Game Changer Plus aren't top tier meta playstyle pluses. But I think this is good enough on Chukwuemeka because he has Incisive as well. But he can then, what's it called? Trivela passes and also Flare passes. So good for a cam. I had to put it on someone, and I thought, might as well put it on someone that we might end up using at some point. Who am I missing for the Dortmund squad? There's a couple of players that just aren't here. Gross. We packed him first time. Yeah, I mean, we're getting up there. We have Kobel, Schlotterbeck, Bentabani, Rierson, Girassi, and Bayer first owner with Brian Gross, Sabitzer, and Jan Kuto, and Ozchan. First owner at the moment. So we're still looking for Mecha, Chan, Adiemi, and Anton. And also Sula Silva, Svensson, and maybe Somerville or Campbell if we possibly can from any like election player packs. But I don't mind this. I mean, in terms of past players, there's not really anyone I can realistically get. Like, obviously, you have players like Bellingham, Dembele, Haaland. They're not realistic to get. I know there's obviously the player of the month, Haaland, who I will not be doing. Harry Kane, I'm going to grind for at some point. We have a month to do it. Good for the Millwall past and present as well. And isn't unachievable. But I've heard so many good things about him. I was tempted to do this before Beasley. Have they updated this, by the way? Because I'm pretty sure this is Guti. Yeah, okay. When I looked at this earlier, I gave it a big miss because I thought, obviously, it showed up Alex Scott, Solskjaer, and Beasley, which was the first pick. From here, I'm thinking maybe Bon Pastor. She looks decent. Guti, I don't know how I'd fit in the team. I mean, I'd have to like look at all of them comparatively because I like Balde. Balde's really good. This is annoying. They gave a squad foundations for a Portland Thorns player. They gave it to a fucking striker. Obviously, player the month from Mbappe. There's not really anything else here. Max 86 base hero upgrades. Just a word, by the way. I'm gonna start if I'm doing like these big casino SBCs. I'm gonna start clipping them and posting them as like one-off short. Not really a short, but like just a short video. But obviously, you've seen that we got Howard from the first one. The second one, we unfortunately got Cal. I don't know how good he is, but being only 40k, I don't think it can be that good. I'm glad we got an 86, but again, considering we could have got Keane or, players like Matuidi, Guti, Bonpastor, or even a first owner Cahill would have been nice. I've seen so many people all over my timeline on Twitter and stuff pack Cahill. Fuck. For all the hero SBCs that I've ever done for the last, since they were introduced, I've never had a first owner Cahill. Just going through the club for you to show you that all of this, I say fodder, it's not really fodder because, again, the one thing I'm going for this year is I'm not using any special cards at SBCs except for West Ham and Palace players. As you'll probably notice, Ward-Prowse is already not in the club. I put him in an SBC. I don't know who it was for. I put him in a player SBC. No, I put him in the hero SBC to Cal, I think. No, I put Ward-Prowse into Hansco, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But with Gauntlets coming up soon, in fact, by the time you see this, it'll probably be out today after this video. I'm going to need all the players, all the players I can get. Especially some of the cards that I have here, but obviously no one's there. Oh, I could put Isak in the Dortmund past and present. I probably should, for sure. I don't think he starts, but he definitely makes the bench over fucking Fabio Silva. Although I am currently using Fabio Silva as my Portuguese player for the Eusebio grind. And if I show you my objectives, obviously his menus will go a bit quicker. Would be nice instead of dragging this video out. We are 2/3 of the way to both of them, which is nice. Obviously, I've played 12 more games, but that doesn't really fucking matter. That is just up to my discretion. Live events. I am still only like Div 8. I need to do this silver thing. The 2 small rare silver players packs could give me stuff like Millwall players. It'll be a shame if I packed a Ballo first owner. That'll be annoying. Obviously, I've done Paredes and Sule. Sule looks decent. And in terms of milestones, there's not really much for me to do, except now, because we're going full first owner, we can go first own mastery, and then once we finish this, 78 games won, we get 100k back. So I need to get that done as soon as possible because I'm grinding for Eusebio. Fabio Silva's not first owners. I'm using Chukwuemeka as my English player for the assists. Fabio Silva, they both get themselves 2k with Seeger in the squad. But individually, we're going to go through starting 11. And I'm just going to talk you through my thoughts on every player in here. It's not going to be the greatest of... this isn't going to be gospel. It's not something, this isn't advice. But I do just want to go through and say a few words on each player. So we're going to do that now. And I have to say, Timal's decent. He's very, very decent. His play styles, the footwork is so good, especially trying to defend low drivens. Marcos Llorente is a polarizing figure. He doesn't necessarily feel like he's got quick step, but then randomly, for no reason, at some point in the game, he will just turn it up and turn into 100 plays out of nowhere. Rudiger, I cannot comment on. Obviously, I haven't used him yet. I packed him literally just before recording. Which I probably should have... to be fair, I wasn't even planning on doing this video. It was only because I got Rudiger that I was planning on doing an update. Hansco is class. He is so good. Honestly. Brilliant centre-back. Jockey anticipates slide tackle. He doesn't have intercept yet. He feels like he does. Same with block. He's so good. The one thing I will say though is the no aerial fortress is noticeable, considering he's 6'2", does get beaten a lot in the air. Balde, best left back I've used in the game. Obviously, I haven't tried anyone like Nunes or Alfonso Davies yet, because I instantly sold Nunes when I backed him. But holy hell, he's very good. Seager, I cannot say enough how good she is. That intercept is so crucial to the point where I want a centre back with intercept. And my brother has Marquinhos at centre back, and I've seen a lot of people say like Marquinhos is the best defender in the game. But honestly, as a holding DM, she is so good. Goretzka is that kind of like body in midfield that kind of shores up the midfield a little bit. Um, he is a rock. He's pretty good. Pedri as well. His passing is phenomenal. Musiala, if you can get the ball into him in and around the box, that R1 dribble, so hard to defend. And the fact that I can take it on his left, take it on his right, the low drivens. But oh my god, Claudia Pina and Wilson are impossible to defend against. Currently, currently on PC, remember, Wilson is at, oh, she's dropping 280, and Pina is 60, 55. So for around, what was she, 250 or 240? 280. Yeah, 280. So you're looking at around 335k for the best strike partnership I've used. Isak doesn't even make the team. He's on the reserves. And I have to say, one word on Isak, he pisses me off. He is so, like in this game, I don't get it. He's so shit. He doesn't move. He turns like a truck. And it's not like Haaland or like, um, what's his name? Lewandowski. Or even Ronaldo. I've used them in drafts. Like, they turn like trucks, but they can at least shield the ball. But for some reason, because he doesn't have Enforcer or Bruiser or anything like that, like he just doesn't keep the ball very well. Castigliaro, I feel like something's missing. Her passing's really, really good. And I think she even scored. Yeah, she scored in my rivals game that I played earlier in the 11-3 win. No, it was the 5-0 rage quit, I think. I can't remember. But she scored, and it was kind of like again, and it was a kick-off goal, but like I cooked it. Obviously, I haven't used Evander or really Bastoni. Luani, I did touch on earlier. If she had first touch silver, then this card goes from a 6 to an 8, just like that. If she could sort out her control, no finesse or low driven isn't realistic. Isn't really necessary, considering if you're playing her at camp, she had 1 goal and 3 assists. Um, her technical dribbling's decent. No rapid or quick step is fine because she has 88 pace. Peugeot is okay. Not on the level of Pina or Wilson, I will say, but she's very decent. She can turn, she can dribble. I think if she had something like technical or first touch, should be a lot better. Beasley, in the one game that I played with him, very, very good. Very, very quick. And if you're a byline basher, and you're just going to run around the outside and get into the box and cut it back, he's very good for that. And one area I haven't used yet, Diani I've not used yet. Vivian, I tell you what, what's he, 1,200 coins? Well, he's tradable, to be fair. It's like 1,500. Oh my god. He's actually surprisingly really good. Like, I was surprised at how good he was. Anthony Robinson, it's just not on the level of Balde. He's a good starter card, but now we're, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks into the game. Doesn't really cut it anymore, I will say. Thompson was decent in the games that I used it for. Um, I feel like it's kind of to my detriment. I feel like when I play attacking a certain half, I tend to go down the same side. Like if I'm shooting to the left, I normally go down the left hand side, and if I'm shooting to the right, I still go down the left hand side a lot. I don't know why. It's something that I need to work on for sure, but it does feel as though like so many times I'm too one-sided in the positions that I'm going into. Anyone that I can touch on in the club, I'm not sure. Bremer, good centre back. Reece James is okay, but again, I think he's like Anthony Robinson. My brother Harry doesn't agree. He thinks Reece James is insane or incredible. I don't. I think he's good. I just don't think he's Marcos Llorente, Frimpong, Hakimi levels. Um, but he is solid. Turam as well. Haven't used him since the patch, but he was pretty good. I still haven't tried Jekko yet. That one game, I'm pretty sure I subbed him on like the 90th minute. Because, no. That one game I played, I needed like a third Serie A player because I got Turam sent off. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Even McCall and Schlotterbeck were the original centre back pairing for the other team that I had with Beasley and Thompson. Solid, solid. Not on the levels of Hansko and Vivian. Obviously, I can't comment on Ruda just yet, but they're very good, very good. Nico Paz, I only played small battles games with him. I really cannot comment on. I still haven't used players like in Blur mode. I did pack another Brenner earlier. But I want to start using more of these players, and I will for bullets and stuff. The problem is, like Isaac Harris, Neco Williams, Pepe, Brabio, Keane, Di Lorenzo. I want to keep these players in case. Just because, obviously, oh yeah, we did pack Morton, by the way, which means I have packed a Cornerstones, which was, I discarded them both, but it was Carlos Gil and Sardane were the two that I packed. I think they were both separate weeks, but they were both tradable, so I just discarded them. But I have packed them, and obviously Morton, which is in the club, um, which keeps up the streak of packing a promo, one of every promo card. Sule looks decent, to be fair, for an objective card. So using him, Nico Paz, and a 4-2-2, let's play DM, we can. I don't think they get any bonus chem, but with the 3 Argentinian players, just give him DLP and hold him plus at DM. I'll do that, man. But I don't think there's anything else really to comment on. Obviously I'm not. Oh yeah, we did get a first round of other players. It's a tradable, I think. That was right. I remember buying him for like 10k at the start of the game to try out cards, and I wanted him in because I needed Bremer on full chem. This was pre-Bale, so this was before I packed Bale and got all the coins that I did. I used Carlos Augusto. I have this Rashford. I don't even know how much. Is he still 30k? Or has he dropped? He has dropped a lot, but he's still 6k, and he doesn't really get a look, which just shows where I'm at with this game. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I am recording this at 2 o'clock in the morning, because I want to get this out before Monday. I'm literally recording this. Probably going to upload it and then go to bed. But at least some cam stars on them. But in terms of objectives and stuff, I'm done. I don't need an SP. I can probably try. All that's there for me really is to go into rivals and try, and maybe the silver warm up as well. And I don't know what this silver warm up emote is, but it is for players specifically that are silver. So if it's a good enough evo, depending on what it does, then I'll put it on ballot. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I wanted to show you rivals. Obviously, I have qualified for challenges, which is what I'm really good shit about. But we're on 13 out of 15 points. And then this is the reward upgrade for getting to 30 points, which isn't bad for Div 8. But by the time I get that, I'll definitely be in Div 7. And maybe, depending on how far into Div 7 I get, I will probably try and make it into Div 6. I just wish all of this was untradeable, for fuck's sake. But when we get to Div 6, that's where Champs comes in. Which, I just need to find motivation to play rivals. I was feeling it, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but I was really, really feeling kind of like lost with this game. I have fun playing it, but when you play too many games, you want to just do menu content. And when there's no menu content, and then you're thinking about playing games, just can't be asked, realistically. In terms of the intercept Evo, I do want to put that on someone. Oh, I know who I wanted to put it on. I wanted to put it on Taylor. How many does he have? Yeah, he has 3. I wanted to put it on Taylor regardless. So now he has an intercept. I'm literally just missing anticipate, and I've got all of the best defensive play styles for a centre back. Game changing class, specifically for shooting. I'm not entirely sure who I want to put it on. Originally I was thinking Ivanovic, but then the voice in my head told me if for season 2 they put a finesse plus Evo in there, or even a low driven plus, I'm gonna want one of those on him. We're not gonna get 2 playstyle pluses until probably at least, if I can, probably till at least January when we have winter wildcards. Mulaney, I don't really care. Waneri's not practical because he's a left-footed right winger. And then you scroll down and you're like, there's no one really here that you'd want to put it on. Who here am I actually realistically going to use constantly? Like Bangor Williams, do I need it? Realistically. But then again, I am looking like he doesn't have finesse or low driven. But then if they do what they did with Inventive and Game Changer and do finesse and low driven, I'm going to want low driven on Ivanovic and finesse on Bangor or Williams. So I'm holding off to see what happens first. But then, like, the further I go down, the less likely I'm going to be using these players. Or if I am using them, then they're defenders. I find this really funny, by the way. And I would love. I wish I could run two accounts and run a main account and an RTG separate so that I could do some, like, dumb shit on the RTG, like build a attacking goalkeeper, give him finesse, low driven, pinged pass, intercept, and like really ball out. Obviously, they'd be on no chem the whole time, but like that would be funny. Use a team of goalkeepers, but I could give them play styles. I still haven't done this yet, which is Silver Game Changer, which is annoying because it caps the playstyles to 4. But this is expired. This is annoying when it even shows up here. But striker debut, we want to put Ballo into it. Ballo is 2 games, I believe. Yeah, 2 games off of being finished for ball distributor. And then we'll put him into striker debut, which I actually haven't seen what he looks like when he's finished. I've kind of given up on the whole Evos thing with Foot GV because I just forgot to do it and now I'm massively behind and I don't know who went into what. But I think that's it from me. Moment, just to recap, we are going to get this cane done at some point. And hopefully, with it being Monday, we get some decent upgrades. I was looking at this as well because maybe potentially we could kickstart the PSV past and present as well. Because I think Bakayoko is the better choice anyway, in my personal opinion. Because he has better roles and in my opinion better playstyles from him. This Ardagula I've heard so many good things about, but again, how do I fit him in? There's no Real Madrid players at all in my squad. I mean, now there is with Rudiger actually. But Musiala's just too good to not use, and playing Ardagula right mid means that I kind of have to drop one of Pina or Wilson or Pedro. Because then I can play him right mid, Pina left mid, and Musiala can, Goretzka DM, Siga DM, but then Pedro has to come out, which, I don't know, maybe it's a viable idea, it's an option, but I think with technical, it's a shame that Pina can't play Cam, really fucking is, and if they ever release like a Cam Evo, that like you could make a player a Cam, then I'm 100% putting it on Pina, because honestly, if she could play Cam, it's complete. Give her Shadow Striker Plus or Playmaker Plus. I'm with him. But even her without a role at striker is insane and is by far the best striker in the game that I've used. This pairing together, Wilson and Pina, their movement, their dribbling is so good. And Musiala's technical dribbling as well, to find space. And even, I know he's got 90 dribbling. It's got like 94. Yeah, 94 balance, 93 agility, 94 dribbling. So good. Honestly, if you can use these 3, I'd probably recommend getting a German buying player. or build more. Like, make sure get them on full chem any way you can. But though that top trio, so good, and I'm really excited to see what Sega goes up to. So unfortunately, I have to use Footbidden for this. But she goes up to this. This is her upgraded card, which we don't know anything about, other than the fact she has Intercept Plus. Oh my fucking god. Uh, +5 pace. Wait, let me do this way. Tick attack and jockey, intercept first touch, press proven relentless. Turning that intercept plus when it when, when it loads. There we go. 5 pace, 5 shooting, 4 passing, 4 dribbling, 6 defending, and 6 physical. She becomes an insane DM. Hopefully, she goes up to 4-star, 4-star, and maybe they give her maybe incisive. Um, but honestly, Shadow or Anchor, I don't really think it matters, to be honest. Shadow boosts heading and slide tackling more, but yeah, honestly, I cannot wait for her to get upgraded. I don't think they will give her any more playstyles because her base icon, like an actual icon, gets like it's the exact same playstyles here except the press proven is plus. And if we compare the base icon to the upgraded debut icon, she'll have +3 pace, +1 shooting, +2 defending, +2 physical. I gotta say, like, looking at her base icon, because obviously I'm guessing the stats are going to be closer to that, except with a bit of a pace. Obviously, with a pace, shooting, defending, and physical boost than what it already is. Like a shadow or an anchor. I think an anchor, especially on this version, an anchor's better. Holy hell. I cannot wait to use her. I cannot wait till she's upgraded. And just don't butcher her, EA. Just don't butcher her. Maybe if you could give her an incisive or long ball, maybe an anticipate would be nice. I wouldn't mind. But yeah, that's enough from me. Just thought I'd do a recap. I don't even know if I did upload the previous episode, so I hope I've cleared things up for you lot. And if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Make sure you come over to Twitch because that's where I'm pretty much always playing this game, except for the last week or so, maybe even 2 weeks now. It probably has been 2 weeks, but ignore that because I plan on coming back because I will do a career mode over on Twitch. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it over to YouTube yet, but soon come. I will be doing a career mode because career mode this year in FC26 actually looks pretty fun. But thank you all for watching. See you in the next video, and let me know your thoughts on any of these players or any players that you've used that I haven't yet. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you for the next RCG episode.